Hello. Today I'll be showing you how to make a milk stout from the instruction manual, brewing 3 different types of beers. A milk stout's known as a sweet and creamy beer that comes from the addition of lactose. This is what sets them apart from other stouts. You might have tried or not an imperial stout, which is sort of similar. Coffee and chocolate are usually the taste everyone can tell if you're new to stouts. In the manual, you'll find that you'll need your grains, fuel hops, extract, yeast, stock pot, thermometer, a big spoon, grain bag, water, and ice. And because I'm starting here in the specific chapter, this is assuming that your equipment is already cleaned and sanitized. The stock pot may be heavy for you to carry out of the stove, so be prepared to have a friend or family member nearby to help you carry it over to the sink when you're ready. For the first step, you'll pour 1 gallon of water into a gallon jug like this one here. Secondly, turn your stove high. Third, place your stock pot over the high heat stove and take your water jug and dump it into your stock pot. Place a thermometer in the stock pot and get it to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, what we have here is a bag filled with all your grains and a grain bag. Usually you'll purchase the grains at a local brew supply store and they'll steep it for you and place it in a white paper bag like this one. Next, you'll take your paper bag and put the grains into the grain bag. Then you're going to tie a knot to your grain bag, but not too tight though. Then you're going to place the grain bag into your stock pot. You'll grab your big spoon and give it a good stir for several seconds, and then set a timer for 15 minutes. Once the 15 minutes are up, lift up the grain bag and drain the excess into the stock pot. Then set the grain bag to the side. For this step, you'll take your malt extract and you'll pour only half of the container into the stock pot. Then give it a good stir for several seconds. Raise the temperature by setting the stove to high and cover the stock pot. Once the liquid is at a boil, grab your 1 ounce fuel hops and add them into your stock pot. Then set a timer for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, you'll add the other half of the malt extract into your stock pot. Then give a good stir for a couple seconds. Take your lactose and pour it into a small bowl. You'll need 4 ounces. Dump the 4 ounces of lactose into your stock pot and set a timer for 15 minutes. Then once the 15 minutes are up, turn your stove off. For this step, if it's too heavy, have a friend help you. Otherwise, carry your stock pot into the sink. Cool it down with cold water and ice. Bring the stock pot down to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Congratulations, you've just brewed your first beer.